I don't know what your fears are, but trust me, I know how it feels. I feel like we can't really care for others if we aren't caring for ourselves first. I also know how it feels to conquer your fears. And I feel like conversations around these things are important to have with the Black community. I'm Tyler Simmonds. I'm a film director and keynote speaker on mental health and mindfulness from North Preston, Nova Scotia.
North Preston, the largest and oldest Black community in Canada. Tyler has fond memories growing up there.
It was a unique experience and a beautiful one. Just living around so much family, and I feel everybody in the community were so connected. It was just so comforting being around so many cousins and aunts and uncles and my grandmother. I was taught different things about my history, about how resilient we were, and that definitely always had an impact on me.
Why did you decide to get into filmmaking?
The first film in my mind.
How do you tell your family that you can't feel happiness? How do you tell your friends that you don't want them to be around?
That was actually a film about living with depression, anxiety, and thoughts of suicide. One day I actually just set up my camera and I made this abstract short film, and it felt so cathartic.
You won an award for that film, right?
That felt amazing. It was my first screening of a film and it got a standing ovation, and it just felt so good because I knew that I was authentic and genuine and really put my all into it.
It can really get the best of you if you don't know how to control it. I am experiencing an awakening.
And he has several films to his credit, addressing the mental toll of racism.
I didn't know anyone who really talked about mental health in the Black community at all. It took a lot for me to open up about it. It was extremely tough to do, but I made the choice to do it because I thought about the people who would come after me and how they would feel growing up with mental illness.
As a filmmaker, you completely absorb images. When you watch the video of George Floyd, many say it amounts to Black trauma.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. I feel that the Black community, we definitely deal with trauma.
Luis Daniel Conde was a makeup artist, co-owned a salon with his partner. He was 39.
This past year has been it's been tough. We need to come together as a community and also just take really good care of ourselves.
Tyler believes self-care is priority number one. For him, that includes therapy and journaling. What advice do you have for those in the Black community suffering in silence?
I would say to not be afraid to reach out for help. When I first started reaching out for help, I was terrified, and I honestly didn't think that there were people out there that really cared enough to help me. And when you're in a dark place, that often is what people think, but I promise you, there are so many people out there that really, really just want to help. Don't think of your mental health as something that needs to be fixed. There's nothing for us to fix. It's all about growing and just becoming better humans. And I think we all can do that.